Hey guys, what's up? It's Butters here. I'm back finally wanting to show you my double ice team that I've had pretty good success with in Ultra League. Alright, so who knows what I'm doing there? Alright, let's go. I made some improvements, as you can see, and hopefully this is to your enjoyment. So let's get right into it. So this team is a double ice team leading Jellicent in the front. The idea is if I don't see what I like, I've got to swap to the ice. Oh my goodness, an Articuno right off the bat. My goodness. All right, so I swap to Ninetails. Ooh, and they swapped to Swampert. So this is really good. I can flip this Swampert. Ninetails is really tanky. Swampert is great and can shell out a lot of damage. But if they aren't running Sludge Wave, which they may not be in this league, then Swampert doesn't have as much play against Ninetails. So I think I call a bait here and assume now that they don't have Sludge Wave and just go right for it. And so what's great about Ninetails is Ninetails just spams Weather Balls. And Weather Ball was nerfed, but it still gets them. So now here I am. I'm seeing their health. I'm seeing my shields. I know I can go down a shield and farm them down before they get to the next Hydro Cannon. Oh, and here comes Goon. This is me being happy for winning Switch. So I have one Switch now. This is great. And I get off some chip damage against the Obstagoon. Everything's going great. All right, let's see. And this is exactly what I wanted. Exactly the way the team's designed, right? The team is designed to draw out the counter. In this case, they didn't really have a good counter to my fairy type, ice and fairy type Ninetails, or my Articuno, obviously. So, I took the Hyper Beam. That's all right, though. So what I knew there is I had already debuffed him, and so I felt comfortable that I could live the Hyper Beam. Actually, I had used all my shields. But then, oh my goodness, Abomasnow. Abomasnow is a disaster. So Jellicent just had nowhere to go in this matchup. Jellicent was going to either die to Goon or die to Abomasnow. So, you can't win every match. You flip switch, and, if they had something in the back, the hope was that they had something in the back that Jellicent would align up with much more nicely. And unfortunately, Abomasnow is not that. Just about anything it would have been better than that. So that was a tough loss there, but let's move on. Match 2. So I was pretty proud of this set, and you'll see why in a little bit. So Abomasnow first lead. Machamp's a great lead. Machamp is a fighting type, can't do hardly any damage to Jellicent unless it's running Payback, which most of them aren't. Okay, so here's the thing about Machamps. What I found out is that everyone expects Jellicent to bait, especially because, a Shadow Ball is going to really hurt a Machamp. So, you know what? Go for the fucking Shadow Ball. And lo and behold, boom, they don't shield. A huge advantage there. I think they know, I think I went right for the Bubble Beam. So they knew it was a Bubble Beam, so it would be a waste of a shield. And they knew they wouldn't win, so they just sacked that Machamp. So now they bring in Umbreon. Umbreon is not great. However, I haven't switched yet. So this is almost like a new match. I swap out to Ninetails. Ninetails is a great matchup against Umbreon because foul plays don't do anything. Ninetails is tanky enough, but here comes Typhlosion. So Typhlosion, in terms of the fire types, is the worst fire type for any of my ice types because it's not flying. So all of my ice moves are resisted. Dazzling Gleam, which is a fairy move, is also resisted, so this is a problem. However, I still have half a jelly. I still have Articuno in the back. So this is just chip damage at this point. I'm just trying to chip them and gain energy. I made a mistake here swapping into. I should have just let Ninetails just eat it, but I didn't. But I did know it was a Blast Burn, so I caught the Blast Burn knowing what it was. However, they got to another Blast Burn way too quickly. So yeah. I throw the Bubble Beam just to take him out, and it does enough damage, and then they swap back to Umbreon. That's fine. Jelly has come in and done its job. Between Jelly and A9, I've chipped that that poor Typhlosion down to where it needs to. And Articuno is also great. Articuno is not weak to Umbreon at all. And the best part about Articuno is that Articuno can whittle down your opponent with the icy winds, which gradually reduce the offense of your opponent to nothing. So, after 2 icy winds, anything that the opponent had that could have hurt you really starts to weaken, and the ice shards add up. So I'm in a good spot right here, although I know he does have that Typhlosion in the back. I knew I was doing well in this match. I knew I had that Weather Ball stored, so I was able to come in and just knock out that Typhlosion. I can let Ninetails go down. Actually, I decided to go for some chips. So I actually could have gotten to the Dazzling Gleam here, but I realized that the game switch was almost up, and I think they were trying to go for moves, and the match is over, and I actually win this match by timeout. So, oh yeah. So, Umbreon is tough, and the fire type is tough for a double ice team, especially in terms of how it's aligned. So yes, take that match. I'm feeling good. So I'm 1-1 now. 1 bad lead, 1 good lead. Match 3. Roserade, not a great lead. So I gamble a little bit here, knowing that the Roserade couldn't get to the Leaf Storm. The Leaf Storm is the move that threatens here. Leaf Storm is an unbelievably powerful move. It works just like Overheat, where their attack status debuffed. But I knew I could build some energy and then bolt. I did know that the Roserade wasn't running Poison Jab, so I knew it was safe. So anyhow, I swapped into A9. A9 did take that Weather Ball, and it hurt. But now I'm at a point where I can take this Charizard out because I had enough energy. And I actually almost could have let that through. But I go down in shields, but I take Switch. Plus Roserade comes back in, and Roserade's forced to use a shield because I have a Weather Ball stored. So now we're at even shields. I really haven't lost anything. And now Roserade is no longer aligned against Jelly. Why did I come out with Jelly here? I don't know why I did that. I think I was worried about the Weather Balls, but I don't know. But then I went right for it with the... I did block the Leaf Storm, thankfully. And I went right into Articuno after that. And so my Jelly is really almost entirely healthy. So regardless of whether I made the right call bringing in Jellicent into the Roserade, which I don't know quite why I did that, I'm in okay shape here. So Jelly's almost healthy, and this actually kind of... the thing about this squirrel, that squirrel throws body slams so fast, and you can get to a body slam in 2 or 3 bullet seeds. Bullet seed just generates a ton of energy. However, as the icy winds add up, it's going to hit me with another one, and I'm going to be able to hit it with a third one. And so despite the fact that I did have Jellicent in the back, which isn't a great matchup, they quit because Jellicent was almost full health, and their attack was debuffed so far that they just weren't going to be able to do anything. It would have taken forever, and they would have timed out most likely. And here I am. Oh my god, another bad lead. Seriously, Venusaur. So Venusaur is a terrible lead. Charm Gardevoir, Charm Shadow Gardevoir can just shell out so much damage. But on the flip side, Charm Shadow Gardevoir is really glassy. So you see right here, they double shield, and I get to that. I do get to the third Weather Ball, but I think they get the Charm through, so the damage hits. So they take me out, but I'm up 2 shields, so they're not. I'm in a good spot here. But then Butterstick's a completely stupid decision. Watch this. Boom. Whoops. I don't know why I did that. Anyhow. Yeah. The only good thing right now is that I have 2 shields, and I'm lined up against their Venusaur. So I'm also starting to notice, why the hell are they staying in? They got to be weak to Articuno in the back. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to watch the Articuno sweep. I may double shield this. No, I no shield this Sludge Bomb. Oh, it's a Frenzy Plant. I think I knew the timing on it. I think I counted. Good for me. And it's a Gyarados. Gyarados is water type. Water resists the ice. However, it's flying type, and Gyarados is pretty glassy. So, and I've already hit it with an Icy Wind. I have a shield. There's just nothing they can do. I'm going to hit it with the second one. They hit me with hit an Aqua Tail. I remember this. I hit it with the second Icy Wind. And they've just got nothing. And I take him out. Butters is feeling good. So I just flipped I didn't flip the first one because that Abomasnow, but I flipped 2 tough leads with that Roserade and that Venusaur. So now here's another one, Empoleon. Empoleon is a great lead. And I can actually play this team with my eyes closed. So, they swapped to Kingdra. Kingdra, oh, this match pissed me off to no end. Did you see that? Did you see it lag there? It takes like 17 turns to get to Octazooka. They got to an Octazooka before I got to a Weather Ball, which takes 5 turns. And solely based on lag. And they must have just been, the game was running, but my animations were not. And they must have just been cranking away, and I'm not getting any energy. And so, as you notice, the Octazooka got the debuff. And so here I am, debuffed. I should have gotten the first move off. And then they caught this move on Empoleon. So I'm kind of pissed here, but it's really okay because they switched, if you notice. And, regardless of what happened in the previous match, Jellicent versus Empoleon is just a really strong matchup because Dropek just doesn't do that much damage. And my Shadow Balls can hit it pretty hard, so as you can see. So I don't think I screw around at all here. I go right for the Shadow Balls because I find that the Empoleons don't shield. That's another thing. Dragonite. So right now is where I know I have the match in the bag. But they don't know that because they don't know I'm running double ice. They think I've got a mostly dead Ninetails. So then Articuno comes in. I shield the move just to shield the move, but there's really not much they can do at this point. They bring in Kingdra. They have a shield, but I think I farm it all the way down. Yeah. And there you have it, man. Butters takes it. So 3 bad leads, 2 good leads. I flipped 2 bad leads, and lo and behold, look, what do we have? 4-1. So, hey, thanks everyone for listening. I hope you guys enjoy this. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully there'll be some more content coming your way.